This was my first class ever with you. आपके मैंने पोस्ट वगैरह देखे इसे, तो I thought, to be honest, अष्टांग विन्यासा मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा कभी appealing नहीं रहा है, because it went a little contrary to my understanding of yoga, because I am a heart yoga. तो मेरा थोड़ा सा contrary था, तो I was always skeptical of अष्टांग विन्यासा. Although I never went against it, but कहीं एक मेरे स्टाइल को शायद सूट नहीं करता था, इसीलिए I was never for it. But as you mentioned ki you should never stop somewhere, you should keep upgrading, and so that is the thing, that's why I kept an open mind. मैंने कहा शुरू तो करते हैं, let's see. Like many, even I was like इतने इतने मुश्किल आसन तो मेरे से तो नहीं होने वाले हैं. And in my personal practice also, मैंने 2-3 बार मेरे बैक को इंजर खुद ही कर दिया था, because I had some sciatica problem. So I thought this is going to be very tough and I'm going to take it easy. But it was so amazing that your little cueing helped me so much that throughout 10 days I had not had a single backache issue. In fact, मैंने first day पे share भी किया था कि जो मेरा earlier back pain था, in fact वो भी चला गया, which was miraculous to me. Because otherwise if I don't do in kind of a posture for a long time, therapeutic मेरा जाता नहीं है usually. So it was so amazing with that little cueing, and that is when I realized how these little things matter. Only of course if you have the knowledge. अगर आपको knowledge ही नहीं होगा तो आपको पता कैसे लगेगा?
Every day we are going to start our class with the practice. Okay. And later part, after the practice, we are going to discuss the practice. We are going to go into detail of the asanas. Okay. Right. So once you will go through the practice, then there will be a lot of questions in your mind, which you will ask during the discussion. Okay. So that's the idea. Right. So what I want from you is you can place your mat if it allows you according to your room capacity, if it allows you into horizontal way. Okay. If it doesn't, then keep it like in a longitudinal way. All right. Good. Do a exhale and move forward towards the right side. Move forward towards the right side and go down, keeping your body upright. Make sure you're not falling forward as far as you can go. If you can reach down completely, then hook your big toe, right big toe. If you can, on the thighs, yes, and then palm facing outside. What is the difference? Difference is you will see on the shoulder. Can you see the difference on the shoulder? The moment you move out, your shoulder opens up. Many people nowadays, if you will see, traditionally you can do keeping the arms together, but many people you will see nowadays, they have either the hunchback or the kyphotic postures. If you will tell them to do this, they will more, become like this. So ask them to roll the shoulders back and down and palm facing forward. Work for 5 breaths here, make them work for 5 breaths. But the condition is person should be comfortable, not be elevating. Shoulder should be back only, an extension. Try this. Try this out. This is what people do mistake. They extend the arms, but they elevate the shoulder also like this. Okay. So you need to push the shoulder back and keep your hands straight. So see the difference. Traditionally, we do like this. But if you want to work on your lower back muscles, then you should do what? See, just lift up yourself off the ground. Yes, leave your hands, leave your hands. Come up, that's it. Flatten your spine, flat back. Head neutral, neck neutral. If you feel that your hands are getting tired, you can keep them on the knees, on the thighs. Okay? Keep them on the knees, on the thighs. If you feel that you want to work more, you can bring the hands in front of you, straight in front of you. This will give you more challenge on the lower back. And now, if you want to work here, okay, it is only for the work. If you want to work on the lower back muscle, keep breathing diaphragmatically. When you're going more down, then you put more pressure on the shoulders. Pancha, inhale up. In this one only, everything will happen. Can you please show us, Sunil? Chatwari Chaturanga. See, look at this. Chatwari Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Pancha. Look up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Everything is happening right now. Whatever I said. Starting from the fingers all the way back to the toes. Getting me? All the back functional line and back superficial back line. Everything gets...
So I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you can learn yoga from so many places, but to learn so many finer details, it's not very easy. You usually learn from here, from there, and then you get some information about different things. But with you, any course that I do, you bring so much information, like everything that is required, and it was very for me, Ashtanga, I've always dreaded Ashtanga in a way. I'm more of a slow practitioner. I always thought Ashtanga, oh, it's too much, too much. But it was really fun, doing it with you, and I could, like, with all your cueing, I could understand where the pressure should be, which muscle should be engaged, and once you do it properly, you don't feel the stretch that bad. Like, you don't even injure yourself. And so many times, like, I've been practicing Hatha Yoga for a while, and there have been some things that I've been doing wrongly, and over the years, some pains have come here and there. So I know when I'm learning anything from you, there is no scope of that, because you make sure that we understand that which all muscles are to be engaged, what pressure, how much. So I think it's been a great learning for me as usual once again with you. And I'm hoping to do the arm balancing course also. And Shruti had been telling me like for so many months that Gaurav sir की TDC करनी है, Gaurav sir की offline TDC करनी है, Gaurav sir की offline TDC करनी है. मैंने कहा हाँ करनी है. Now I'm so convinced that hopefully whenever it's happening, I think me and Shruti would be there for the first two, the people who are ready for it. So I'm really looking forward to more courses with you. Thank you.
5. Asto, lift off from the ground. Lift up from the ground. Lift up from the ground on the hands. Everyone lift up from the ground. Stay there. Lift up on Asto. Lift up like this on the screen. Lift up from the ground, everyone. Everyone. Again, Sapta Navasana. Again, Navasana. Everyone, Navasana. 5 times.
In 10 days of Vinyasa, I learn a lot with the right technique, which I never applied in one of my students. तो feel that कि जो ये 10 days रहा है उसमें काफी changes आए internally, not outer but internally as well. So thank you so much for that as well.
First of all, I would like to thank you from my bottom of my heart. Actually, I wanted to work on myself to toning my body. And I think in last 10 days, I am seeing some difference. The belly fat and the overall tone. I think you are amazing in terms of asanas. So there is very less or no chances of any injuries. No chances, I would say. So that is the best thing I found with you. Thanks a lot, and looking forward the arm balancing.
Nava, head up, inhale. Keep your hands closer to the hips. Dasa, cross your leg and lift up. Cross your leg and lift up. Be ready. Ekadasha, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Dvedasha, inhale up. Inhale up. Stay there. Everyone, stay there into upward dog. Give it some time, couple of breaths to relax your back a little bit and extend your back. Some work on the glutes, lengthening the spine, giving a little bit opposite movement of what we did. Go back, downward facing dog now. Sapta, jump forward and sit again in Dandasana first.
I feel a lot of differences in my body and mind. I got more strength and flexibility. And then of course, there are more soreness in my body too. But it's go well in the day 4, and this last day it's got better and better.
I am also Hatha Yogi. I am not also a Ashtanga Vinyasa fan, the one which people do. Okay, I'm not. And that's why if you will see the same type of cueing you will find in Ashtanga Vinyasa from my side. Because I follow Hatha Yoga more. I like to follow calmness, peacefulness during the asanas also. And that is why in the Ashtanga Vinyasa, I have put in those cueing only. Right? So that people are not only on the move all the time, but also can be attentive what to do. Right? Then only one can get the benefit out of it. Otherwise, just doing countings and just doing breathing will not do the work. Right? We have to know where to focus each second. Each second, we need to be engaged with the body. Right? Your mind should be always engaged what to do, what is happening on the toes, what is happening on the shoulder, what is happening in the lower back. Step by step, everything you have to just focus, engage. And this is the reason why people who have pain in the body, it goes. Because you have started engaging the right muscles so that we can keep our body, mind and breath together all the time. because that is yoga for me, right? For me, yoga is not aesthetics. And that's why rehab yoga is totally based on benefits rather than aesthetics. Okay, rather than aesthetics. So we don't focus on only on aesthetics. Yes, aesthetics are good. They look good. You know, you go into a posture and you can make it perfect and it looks good. But there is nothing called perfection. There's nothing called perfection. You can keep improving, you know, every time. So everyone is always perfect wherever you are in their own asanas. The only thing is you can make the asana perfect the moment you can align your breath and the mind with the body. That is a perfection wherever you are, doesn't matter, right? So either you're doing a fast flow, you're doing a slow flow, whatsoever you're doing, if your mind and breath is not there with you, that is not yoga at all for me, right? And this is why in Ashtanga Vinyasa also I always do that cueing so that you can always stay engaged with the body and the mind, always there. The breath is always there with you, because the moment the breath goes, mind goes, right? You are not aware of it. And that's why you have to keep your mind always busy with the breath. That's the only way you can keep your mind busy, keep your mind there with you. There is no other way, no other way. Okay, you have to always tell the mind to watch the breath and keep it slow. That's it. That is what you can do. And then keep on focusing on each and every step. What is happening on the palms, on the fingers, on the wrist, on the elbows. Go step by step. Don't break it down. Like today also I saw something where I was doing here and then going down and then in the center somewhere. Start from top to the bottom or from bottom to the top. That will give you a sequence, you know, you will not miss anything. And that you will cover your counts also like this. Okay, and go slow and be more impactful. You know, when you're teaching a class, it is like teaching methodology, if I would say. When you're teaching a class, the voice modulation should be there. It should not be a flat pace. Okay, it should not be a flat pace where you want to improvise or you want to give some more attention to into certain thing, more important thing in that posture. Little bit impactful voice should be there. Okay, now do this so that people can come back, because many times what happens when you're into flat pitch, people are not aware, they are gone already. Okay, their mind is gone already. So you have to keep on modulating the voice all the time throughout these 1.5 hour 2 hour. Keep on modulating it so that people can be attentive with you all the time. Okay, you cannot just stay into flat pace. No, don't do that. Okay, always either the count one, ekam, dve, do this, inhale, change, keep on modulating it, exhale, or sometimes inhale, exhale, keep on modulating it, right? Always you have to be attentive all the time, because if you will not be attentive, you will make mistakes. You will make mistakes for sure while teaching also, right? And the most toughest part of teaching is when you're not doing and teaching. That is the toughest part, because you don't know. Trust me, that is the toughest part, right? When you're sitting and teaching, you're not feeling that, because right now, right? You don't know what is coming next, what to say. But when you're doing, you know that, okay, right foot out and do this, the cueing will come automatically, right? But when you're just sitting, then it is tough. And this is why your 100% attention should be there. Keep watching and be that. Okay, that's the secret. So you have to find, at like in one asana you can pick anyone. Okay, just follow that, person. Okay, what that person, and give that cueing by following that person. Keep watching others also, but follow that person for that asana. For next one, follow someone else. For next one, follow. But follow. If you will move your eyes like this everywhere and not follow anyone, you will miss. You will miss. Okay, especially in online. In offline also, same thing. Okay, in offline also, when you're teaching, keep watching. If there are 10 students in your class, keep watching one and then watch everyone, but give cueing according to that one. Okay, so that you know what you need, what you need to ask them to do. Okay, because if you will just watch here, say something and then watch somewhere else and you're there, you will miss. Stick to one person for one asana, then the change asana and stick to other person. Okay, and keep giving the cueing. This is a secret. Okay, that's a secret. Online teaching, offline teaching methodology, right? And always make a pattern of teaching, that whenever you're doing any standing asanas, start from the feet, you're cueing. Okay. Whenever you're doing any asana where your hands are on the ground and loaded, start from the hands. Make it a pattern. And then either go from here to here or go from down to up. Okay. This is also, you will not miss anything. All the joints are there, and in between the joints, all the muscles are there. So see, so much of things to say, if you will say. So much of things. So many things you can see, you can say there. Starting from the toes, every joint in between there is a muscle. So joint work, muscle work, joint work, muscle work, joint work, muscle work, joint work, muscle work. Carry on, right? And then the more you will keep on repeating, repeating, you will go faster, quicker, sharper, exactly to the point. You will not say unnecessary thing. You will not stuck in between like this. No, nothing. Everything will go very smooth, very, very smooth. Okay. And that is what will make you a little different from others while teaching. Okay. Everyone is doing wonderful already, but I'm just sharing certain points which will make you a little bit ahead in your teachings. That's it, right? In Ashtanga Vinyasa. And every asana, guys, whatever you are doing, any type of yoga classes, Ashtanga Vinyasa we did, but we did with very Hatha Yoga style, if you will say. Isn't it? With more controls, holding for longer, but still enjoying the flavor of Ashtanga Vinyasa. Isn't it? This is what we need. Not just moving faster and getting injuries. Because when you're moving faster, your brain goes faster, and then there is no control of anything, anywhere in the body. Okay, so I would suggest you don't go fast. Even though you're doing power yoga, people who have done TTC with me, they know that we have done power yoga there. There also you have to just do like this. You're doing yin yoga, same way. You're doing chair yoga, same way. Isn't it? Whatever form of yoga you are doing, you have to, you're doing simple, different vinyasa yoga or hatha yoga. Whatever you are doing, when it comes to movement, you need to always incorporate all the elements like this, and then keep giving the cueing. That's it. Always be like this, because ultimate goal is to keep the mind and the breath there during the movement. Can you keep the mind and the breath together during the movement with the body? You're doing yoga. If you are not, then you're doing movements, not yoga. Simple. Okay. Normally people are doing movements, not yoga. Simply, also in the gyms also, they are doing movements, not exercises. So when your mind and the breath are not there with you, you're not doing it. So many times when people are struggling, they're holding the breath in yoga asanas. That's not yoga. If you're holding the breath unknowingly because there is a lot of effort happening, that's not yoga. Simple. Because your breath is not smooth and your body is not stiram and sukham. Okay. Second thing is regarding the stiram sukham asanam, what we normally know, that asana definition, right? What is asana? Stiram sukham asana. What it does, it removes the dualities of the life. Toes active, square your hip. This time left hip is pushing back, right hip is pushing forward. Squaring the hip, lengthening the trunk, rolling the shoulders back and down, squeezing the scapular blades together. Move forward, Chatwari, go all the way down with exhalation. All the way down with exhalation. So Avinash, but I really like that despite being very new to yoga, you just started, from this course only, you are a fitness trainer, but
Yes.
you really, gave very good cueing today. And I know that there are a lot of improvements, scope is there, but still you tried your best to give, all those drishti cueing and the asanas, how to go in the asanas and all this thing. There will be a lot of improvement when you will keep on practicing more about the breathing, when to breathe in, when to breathe out. But I really liked your confidence that you were like, okay, do this also, do that also. And you were not stopping, right? I had to stop you. Okay, enough, right? So I really love that. Good. So we just carry on and keep learning and keep sharing, and you start implementing with your clients slowly. Do Urdhva Dandasan. So in Urdhva Dandasan, you will start to bring your legs halfway. Don't look here and there. Just come halfway down and stay into halfway position. Bring your legs down into halfway. Don't come down completely. Stay there. 10 counts.
So thank you so much for bringing me here, because I don't know, from last couple of months I was not at all feeling good. Like I told you, I'm feeling so lethargic. I don't want to move at all. So I had a fear that I won't be able to move on the mat like for the 10 days, because I saw those pre-reading materials. So there I got scared that I won't be able to move. this is what I thought. And there was some problem, it was triggering on my neck from last 6-7 months. And then by the practice within 10 days, it is perfectly fine now. And I'm feeling so confident nowadays. And though I've started giving, small, like 1/3 portion of Ashtanga Vinyasa to one of my students, and she's really enjoying it. I enjoyed thoroughly, and really thanks to you for all the help, for all the support from 200 hours training till now. And I will not leave you at all till my lifelong. And thank you so much. I really appreciate and really gratitude for you.
For me, it was like a practical experience. Like you say, it is moving meditation. So it could be just felt with the way we practice. So जब आप instructions देते थे, so if actually follow those instructions, so it actually became like moving meditation. After the class, it was quite, मतलब खुद में quietness feel होती थी. If we keep concentrating on each and every point, so you जैसे आप छोटे छोटे फाइनल पॉइंट्स पे फोकस करते हो, so I want to focus on those points while practicing, and then whenever I start teaching. So I'm so thankful.
I'm very grateful to God actually to made me participate in this. This was nothing to be missed actually. This series actually, this something like Ashtanga Vinyasa. So I'm glad that God has blessed me. You have blessed me to do this, and hopefully I will be with Ashtanga Vinyasa throughout my life.